saying this school was actually established in this area because we now have peace. Initially, we didn't have peace. There was constant clashes between the Turkana and Pokot. Yeah. And now suddenly we have peace. So people have actually started going to this particular place as a school. And they're learning under trees. And this is the kind of structure that we have, a tree.
Although counties like Turkana do get an excess, they do actually get extra budget in terms of with the county revenue allocation and the formula. They actually get a little bit more money than other counties, first of all for marginalization, but the fact that they're underdeveloped, so they get more money for infrastructure building. So for them to then demand money from the Ministry of Education, I think that was ill-informed.
Njeri, these people start from scratch. You know, when you think of schools, we think of areas that we are familiar with. Some of these areas had nothing. It's not that there was even half a school.
And we're going to 10 years and they've been getting this extra money.
If only you understood how certain parts of this country, up until probably devolution, had nothing happening.
But they shouldn't then ask for extra money in terms of education if they already...
What should they ask for?
That gap, because it's been filled, the fact that they were marginalized or underdeveloped, under the CRA...
It hasn't been filled.
There's a budget in the Ministry of Education, the National CRA, Ministry of Education, that actually takes care of infrastructure. And he's even talking about that. You guys have money for infrastructure, which is even overflowing.
Oh, there's a budget specifically for infrastructure.
Some of it is overflowing.
Okay, and then on top of that, they get extra from the CRA, from the county allocation in terms of the formula because they're underdeveloped and again for infrastructure.
Yes, for infrastructure.
The amount of money may even appear to be a lot.
Functions of the county.
I'm trying to explain something here. Please understand the state in which education was in some of these places. So the amount may seem like it's a lot. But given what they didn't have, that money can only do so much. That's actually the truth. They are catching up.
No, really, are they catching up or are actually starting from the beginning? Because he mentioned in this statement that he made, he talked about, look, you guys are talking about buildings. There was constant fighting between just one example of one area. There was constant fighting on the border between the Turkana and the Pokot. That meant that we were not even able to establish buildings for schools in the first place. We couldn't.